Taking the third case, when the object is between the focus and the center of curvature. So I have already drawn this normal by joining this point with the center of curvature, because the ray which is parallel to the principal axis is going to fall here at this point. So from this point I have drawn a ray which is parallel to the principal axis. So this is the angle of incidence. By making the same angle of reflection, let us see where this ray is going to pass from the principal axis. So now let us draw the reflected ray by making the same angle of reflection. So this is the ray which is going to pass through the focus. And second ray we can consider, which is going to fall on the pole. So this is the angle of incidence. So making the same angle of reflection. You can see the rays will meet at some point. So the point where the two rays are going to meet will give you the image of point B dash, because the rays, they have been taken from the point B, and the foot of perpendicular will give you the image of the bottom of the object, that is A dash. So you can see here we have got the image A dash, B dash when the object was in between focus and center of curvature. So in this particular case, let us write characteristics of this image. First we can see this is real, image is real. Second, it is magnified. Third, it is inverted also, because here you can see B was lying above the principal axis and it is lying below the principal axis. So this is inverted, magnified, real, inverted, and it is beyond C. And it is in front of the mirror also. So these are some characteristics of the image, and this is the formation of the ray diagram. Now the fourth case, here we have reached here. We have started from here between pole and focus, then at the focus, then focus and center in between. And then let us consider next case when the object is exactly at the center of curvature. So let us discuss the fourth point. Fourth case, when object is at C, that is at center of curvature. So now let us draw the diagram for this. So for this case I have drawn the object AB exactly at the center of curvature, and as the incident ray is going to fall here at this point, I have drawn the normal by joining this point with the center of curvature. Now let us draw the ray diagram. We are going to consider one ray which is parallel to principal axis, and you see after striking with the mirror, the ray will make same angle of reflection. So the ray after striking with the mirror will pass through the focus and making the same angle of reflection. And second ray you can consider to be falling on the pole. This is the angle of incidence. So the reflector ray I have drawn. Now you can see both of the rays are going to meet at some point, and this point is here. Now you can see the rays are actually going to meet at one point, and now this is what? This is the image of point B. And for the bottom of the object you can draw, oh, this is exactly at the same position. So wherever you see the position of the object and position of the image is exactly coinciding. So here image, one very interesting property we have obtained for this image. So here in this case image is at C. When the object is at C, image is also at C. And second, you can see the sizes are also almost same. Size of object is equal to size of image. And third property, you can see this is real and inverted. So these are the properties of the image formed when the object is at C. Now we have reached point C. Now we will take the case when the object is beyond C. So fifth case, when the object is beyond C. So here I have drawn the object at point which is lying beyond C, and then the normal I have drawn at this point. Here the parallel ray is going to incident here. So now let us see the formation of the image. So here the ray has fall. So this is the angle of incidence. Now making the same angle of reflection, I am going to draw the reflected ray. So the reflected ray is passing through the focus, and second image I am going to take, which is going to fall on the pole, and then after following the law of reflection, let us see where the two rays are going to meet. So I have drawn the ray which is going to fall on the pole. Angle of incidence, angle of reflection. After making both these two angles same, you see both of the rays are going to meet here at this point. So this is the image of point B, and in order to draw point A, we can draw the perpendicular on principal axis. So this is point A dash. So you can see that in this image, this was the object, and here the image is lying between focus and center of curvature. Size of the image is small, so we can write the properties of the image is in between F and C. Second, it is smaller in size, or it is diminished. When the image is small, that is called diminished image. And this is real and inverted also. So these are the properties of the image when the object is beyond C. So this is the image formation. Now the last case we will discuss when the object is at infinity. So sixth case, here object is at infinity. So let us draw the mirror. So I have drawn the mirror here. Object is at infinity, which is very far away from the mirror. So when the object is far away or at infinity, in that case we'll consider the parallel rays would be coming from the object. So all the parallel rays are going to fall on the mirror from the object. So these are the rays which are coming from the object. Now for again following the law of reflection, you see this is the ray which is parallel to principal axis, and after following the same law of reflection, this will automatically pass through the focus. So here angle of incidence and angle of reflection, they are same. So similarly other rays, for all the rays you can draw the normal, and you will see all the rays will pass through the focus. Similarly at this point, any parallel ray so all these rays from the object which is at infinity are going to meet at focus. So here all the rays are going to meet at this point focus. So image here would be at focus. Image is at focus, it is real, and you see it is point size. It is in front of the mirror. So all the 6 images we have discussed for the concave mirror. So this was the first case when the object was between pole and focus. Image was at a point which is lying behind the mirror, and image was virtual and magnified. And in the second case, when the object is at focus, then the image would be at infinity. And third case, when the object is between focus and center of curvature, image is beyond C. And when the object is at C, image is also at C, and the size of the image and object, they are same. And this case, when the object is beyond C, image is between F and C and diminished in size. And here in this case, when the object is at infinity, image is to be at the focus of the mirror. Now let us do the ray diagrams for convex mirror. So convex mirror. So I have drawn the convex mirror. Now one very important thing you can see here, the center of curvature is lying behind the mirror, focus is lying behind the mirror. So as we had 6 cases in case of concave mirror, in case of convex mirror, can we have the 6 cases? Can we place the object between pole and focus, at the focus, between F and C or beyond C? We can't place the object at these points because these points are lying behind the mirror. In order to get the image, we have to place the object in front of the mirror. So all those cases which we have discussed for concave mirrors, we cannot discuss the same cases for the convex mirror. So here the image would be in front of the mirror. So we can consider only 2 cases, when the object is lying near to the mirror and when the object is lying very far away from the mirror. So 2 cases we can consider here. So first case, let us consider object is lying here near the mirror. So any point you can consider. Let us consider this is object when it is lying near the mirror. So 2 cases we will discuss. First, object is near the mirror. Now same thing we will follow here. You see this point, the ray from point B is going to meet at this point. I want again I will follow the law of reflection only. So in order to draw the normal, I will join this point with the center of curvature. So this is the normal. So here this is the parallel ray which is parallel to principal axis. Now you can see the reflected ray cannot be in the downward direction. It has to be on the other side of the normal. So it will bend in this direction only. So when you will extend it in this direction, it is not going to meet the principal axis at any point. So you have to extend the ray in the backward direction to find out the position. So we can draw it like this. Now you will extend them in the backward direction. You will see it will pass through the focus. So second point you can consider, this ray is going to fall on the pole. So again you can see one ray is this, another ray is this. Both of them, they will never meet. So you have to extend them in the backward direction. So when you are extending it in the backward direction, you see this is a point where the 2 rays are going to meet, or they appear to meet. So this point will give you the image of the point from the 2 rays were taken. So that is point B dash, and A dash can be obtained by drawing a perpendicular on the principal axis. So you see this is the image obtained when the object was lying nearer to the mirror. And what are the characteristics of the images? Here first point is image is virtual because rays were not actually meeting. Second, it is diminished. Third, it is between pole and focus. And fourth, it is erect. Fifth, behind the mirror. So these are the properties of the images for convex mirror when the object is lying nearer to the mirror. Now second case, when the object is lying very far away, that means object is at infinity. So second case is when object is at infinity. So here in this case, I have taken the object to be at infinity. When the object is at infinity, parallel beam of light will be falling on the mirror. So these are the parallel lines, and for one of the ray, I have drawn the normal. Now for other rays also same behavior is expected. So normal I have drawn by just joining this point with the center of the curvature. So this we can draw, this will move in this direction, making the same angle of reflection. So this is the reflected ray, and you see this is going to meet at the focus. Similarly, other rays we can draw here. So all the rays are divergent, they will never meet. You have to extend them in the backward direction to find out the position of the image. So here you will get the image at this point F, focus. So here image would be at focus, and highly diminished, and third, it is virtual, behind the mirror, so you can see here these are the properties of the image formed when the object was at infinity in case of convex mirror. Now in both of the cases you can see both of the images were behind the mirror, they were virtual. So these are some of the